Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. Let me turn up my lights. How's my internet going to work today? Is it going to work better? Looks like I got some sun. Did everybody get sun? New coffee cup. I love the H-Wood. I've not been to the H-Wood forever, and I miss it. So good morning. It's Monday. Are you reviewing your goals? Did you review your goals this morning? Are you looking at your roles? Are you looking at your mission statement? Do you have a mission statement? If not, then how about you schedule some time this week in order to write a mission statement that you review every day? Remember, in the morning, we need to upload our information as to what we're going to do for this day and this week and this month. You need to start out with the positive stuff and get rid of the negative stuff. You need to take a look at where you want to go, not where we've been. Limit social media, do all of those things. So I wanted to give you another example of a way to look at life this morning. This is an old idea, but it's a great idea. And usually I would have a board, but I don't because I'm in my kitchen. So we're just going to have to visualize it. So imagine, and there's my internet still struggling again. Imagine this is you. Normally I would put a dot in the middle of the board and I would say, okay, this is you. And I would draw a circle around the dot. And I would say that is, that is your sphere of influence. And what I mean by that is the area of the world that you are very comfortable managing. We've all got a lot of stuff that we're very good at dealing with. And then we've got, a whole bunch of stuff that is out of our comfort zone. Okay? So you're in the middle and you've got this circle, and that's your sphere of influence. Those are the things that you can handle in your life, and it's not a big deal. So what happens? The universe comes along and goes smack and gives you a problem that's outside of your sphere of influence. Well, what do most people do in that situation? Well, most people ignore the problem, right? They just act like, if I don't pay attention to that, it'll go away. And by the way, again, I do all of this stuff, so just because I study this stuff and know it doesn't mean that I don't do it or fall into the same traps. So most people, they're like, I'm just going to not pay attention to that and it's eventually going to go away. So what does the universe do then? Well, all of a sudden, smack. Here comes another problem that is also outside of your sphere of influence. Now you've got a lot more tension going on, and you're now worried about two things that you can't deal with. Might be shutting you down a little bit, might be stressing you out, might be making it so that you're not sleeping at night, you're not eating right, you're consuming alcohol, you're doing other things in order to change your focus, in order to change your physiology. But if you keep ignoring that problem, we are calling Comcast today. If you keep ignoring that problem, then what happens? Then the universe goes smack and gives you another problem outside of your sphere of influence. So now here's your sphere of influence, and you got three that are beyond your comfort zone. So typically you will reach a point of threshold where you realize, I have to do something about this. And even though I don't know what to do, and even though I'm scared, and even though I don't think I can deal with this, at this point I have to. I have no choice. I cannot ignore it anymore. And what'll happen is you'll go attack one of them. Something will force you where you'll go and you'll attack one of the problems and figure out how to solve it. So you go from the dot, and I draw a line to that problem. I draw a line to that problem that I decided that I'm going to fix. And I've now stretched my sphere of influence. I've now stretched my sphere of influence because I can deal with this problem. But here's what happens. This circle it doesn't just stretch to deal with this problem. You now draw a new circle that's 10%, 20%, 50%, 100% bigger. So when you go after this one problem that's outside your sphere of influence, the entire sphere grows. So you not only expand your ability to deal with that problem, you expand your ability to deal with hundreds more. So think about it. Think about a time in your life when you had something that was bothering you that you couldn't deal with, and it went on for a long time, and then you finally managed it. You dealt with a financial situation. You dealt with an employee that you needed to deal with. You had a conversation with your spouse. You lost some weight. You did something that was really outside of your sphere of influence, outside of your comfort zone. And then you resolved that issue. You conquered that issue. And when you look back at it, that then expanded your sphere of influence so that you covered many other topics. Your core competency grew tremendously after that experience. This is really what life is all about. If you want happiness in your life, you can really put it down into one word equals happiness: progress. We're supposed to get problems and solve them and grow. That's what makes us happy. When we decide to stop and we stop growing and start dying, trying to hang on to what we have, that's when happiness really starts to end and we start to become fearful. And that's what happens sometimes as we get older. We accomplish what we wanted in terms of our career. We accomplish what we wanted in terms of finances. And we worry about losing what we have as opposed to growing further into the future. So problems are there for a reason. They're designed to make us grow and expand and become better, because that's what we're supposed to do. So instead of fearing them, look for a worthy problem. You know, you had to pay a lot in taxes this year. Okay, well, that's a quality problem because that means that you made a lot of money. You know, you're single and you have too many people to date. Quality problem. You got a lot of people who are, I've lost weight so easily that I have to eat more. Okay, well, there's a quality problem, right? I have so much money in the stock market, I'm worried about the stock market, and so I think I might have to diversify my money. Again, quality problem. So we're going to have problems. As you approach this week, look at it as, I want higher quality problems. I want my problems to be problems that other people would envy that they have. Which car am I going to drive to work today? That's my decision. That's a quality problem. That's a quality problem. So as we move forward, we're here to grow. We're here to expand. We're here to grow our core sphere of influence in order to be able to accomplish more things. That's why we're put here. Happiness equals progress. It's Monday. Look at your goals. Look at your mission statement. Look at the things that you want to accomplish. Write them down. Schedule your week. We'll talk about that tomorrow. That's a good topic for tomorrow. Have a great Monday, everybody. Let's take care of each other. We're going to get through this.